In the fall of 2023, a 14-year-old girl taking a plane trip with her family went into the airplane lavatory and saw this, a couple of stickers that flight crews used to point out damaged equipment. And here someone added the words "seat broken." But when you look a little closer, peeking out beneath that sticker is the lens of a camera phone. The light is even turned on. And the young passenger knew something was wrong, so she snapped that picture, showed it to her father, alerted the captain, and eventually a flight attendant named Estes Carter Thompson III admitted to putting the camera in the toilet. And he won't be flying anywhere for the next 18 and a half years because that's his sentence in federal prison for possession of child pornography, and attempted sexual exploitation of children. And I call your attention, by the way, to the word children, because the victim that got Thompson busted wasn't his first. And that is what brings me to my next guest. Paul Llewellyn is an attorney who says accountability for Estes Thompson's crimes extends beyond the criminal himself. So before we get into him, you are suing American Airlines. What is the theory of their liability?
The theory is that they knew or should have known that this flight attendant was a danger to passengers. This was not a one-off incident. This happened over a 9-month period. We know of at least 5 victims. Who knows how many more are out there, what else he did. The idea that no one knew anything, there were no red flags, that just does not pass the smell test.
They released a statement. American's core mission is to care for people, and the foundation of that is the safety and security of our customers and team. We're reviewing the complaint, and we take the allegations involving a former team member very seriously. Have they said anything to you?
No, of course not. This is classic PR nonsense. If they really cared about people, it starts with protecting them. If they really cared about people, they would apologize. Not once in 2 years have they apologized to any of my clients' families. These actions speak louder than words, and this is absolutely meaningless.
You talked about potentially other victims. Do you have a sense of who else he might have done this to? And by the way, do we know what else the FBI found on this guy's phone or his storage devices?
There were dozens and dozens of images. It was absolutely sickening. It includes close-up pictures of an unaccompanied minor. It includes AI-generated images. So disgusting, I won't even repeat it on air. It includes pictures of these young girls' genitalia and buttocks. It was absolutely disgusting.
Do you know how, how everyone's doing, all the victims in this case? How's your client doing right now? Because this is every parent's worst nightmare, and the effects of it are incredibly devastating.
Absolutely, yes. So we represent three of the families, and this has and no doubt will have a profound effect on them. And of course, they're still children. They're still teenagers. And who knows what he did with these images? Who knows if they're floating around the dark web for other sickos to look at them? So, you know, we may never know the profound effect that it's going to have on them. But even as it stands, it really is having a lasting and meaningful impact on them.
And that ties back to the lawsuit. What are you hoping for in terms of a resolution here, in terms of damages? Would you be open to a settlement? I mean, what is justice in your mind and your client's mind?
So one of the cases, actually, the first North Carolina lawsuit, American Airlines did settle. So we currently have 2 other pending lawsuits against American Airlines. You know, our civil system, all there is compensation. But this isn't about the money. Like, ultimately, a jury will be asked to determine, you know, how much American Airlines should pay. But this is about making sure this can never happen again. This is about accountability. This happened on American Airlines watch. They had a pedophile among their ranks filming young girls. They need to take accountability, and they need to say sorry.
And one of the goals of litigation is, you know, you get discovery, you find out more information about what happens. So we'll keep a careful eye on it. Paul Llewellyn, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.